Good afternoon. Phil Lindeman with your Krystal 93 News from Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery. Frisco's new town manager, Tom Fisher, wants to solve an issue as old as mountain towns. Parking.
Our parking regulations and parking regulations all over the United States have tended to follow how many bedrooms are available in a unit or in a building.
But Frisco, he says, needs to think outside the lines.
We're going to have to get very creative with that. It's going to be more expensive, perhaps, especially if you're parking underneath a structure.
Fisher says changing policy should be easy, but finding money for new and untested ideas is not. Forecasters say this storm cycle will keep on bringing the goods to Colorado and most of the West. Open Snow predicts moderate snowfall for Summit today through Wednesday and again this coming weekend. Snow totals range from 4 to 6 inches. The southern mountains might finally get some love. Open Snow is calling 22 inches at Wolf Creek this week. California slopes are snorkel deep right now, nearly 5 feet at Mammoth Mountain since last Thursday. Local avalanche forecasters are calling the first dangerous avalanche cycle of the season. Danger in Summit and the Vail area is high today at all elevations with a special avalanche warning. The CAIC does not recommend skiing or riding the backcountry until Wednesday. Backcountry travelers triggered and reported 16 slides over the weekend, most of them here in our area between Vail Pass, Loveland Pass, and Berthoud Pass. Many were remotely triggered by skiers on skin tracks. No injuries or burials reported. Longtime locals Bill and Stephanie Tinker are your 2022 Ullr King and Queen. The Tinkers came to Breckenridge from New York State in 1971. They've been here ever since, launching an electric company, volunteering with Optimist Basketball and the Senior Center, and selling lift tickets at Breck. Says Bill, never in a million years did I expect to be Ullr King. On this day in 1972, Copper Mountain officially opened for skiing with 5 lifts and 22 trails out of what's now Center Village. We recently talked to Judy Hall, celebrating her 21st season as a volunteer Copper ambassador.
What's the most common question you ambassadors get?
Where's the nearest bathroom? And where's an ATM?
She'll even tell you what runs to get on.
My favorite run in my green coat is Jock's Peak. When I don't have my green coat on, it's Buzzards.
Many of Copper's trail names came from the public, and many still exist, like Copperopolis, named by Dick Gentry of Aurora, and Main Vein from Ron Lauk of Denver. In sports, the Avalanche play the Flyers today at 5. Norwegian speed skier Alexander Kilde swept both days of racing at Birds of Prey and Beaver Creek, beating Switzerland's Marco Odermatt in downhill and Super G. American Ryan Cochran-Siegel finished top 10 for downhill. Vail's own River Radamus was top 20 for the Super G. At Lake Louise, no American women placed in the top 10. Coming up this coming weekend, World Cup men are in France and women are in Italy for slalom and giant slalom. And in local sports, Race 3 of the A-Basin Rise and Shine Rando Series is tomorrow, December 6th. Racers get started at 7. On-site registration opens at 6 a.m. Phil Lindeman with your Krystal 93 News from Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery.